Hey guys, I was about to go for a run and I realized that I should share with you what I do to warm up before I go running. Typically, you might think of stretching before you run. I actually like to do activations before I run because I feel it just makes me feel more stable in my core and definitely in my hip stabilizers so that I don't experience what I normally used to experience when I ran extensively, which was knee pain. So, this has kind of helped me get over that. So, two supplies you'll need is a bit of open floor space, a large resistance band, and then a smaller resistance band, which you can kind of not see, but it's on my thighs right now. I'll scooch it down towards my knees a little bit. Okay. So the first exercise I would do is a banded good morning. So I would take the exercise loop behind my neck and then gently, carefully, if you're clumsy like me, step into it so that I now have resistance from my neck to my feet. And for the banded good morning, it's just like you would do, same technique as a deadlift, where you would bend forward, hinge at the hips, and then allow the weight to press back through the heels. As you come up to stand, you squeeze your seat. So the goal here is to activate glutes and hamstrings. As you inhale, bend forward, keeping the back straight. Exhale, coming up. And I would repeat this about 15 to 20 times. So let's go ahead and do that. That's 3, 4, and I like to put my thumbs here like I'm wearing suspenders. I don't know why. 5, feet are apart hip width. 6, feet are parallel. 7, squeeze the butt. So this hinging position coming out of it, 8, understanding that you're using your hip extensors. So when you come forward, that's 10. When you come up, rather, push your hips towards the band so that you get that full extension, meaning the hips are open in the front. 11, breathing. 12, weight in the heels, back straight. 13, 14, and 15. Good. So when you've done your sets, take that off, set that aside. We're going to do now monster walks, lateral monster walks. So I like to start at one side of my space. I'm going to step out with the first leg. And without closing the distance, in other words, I'm keeping resistance on the band, I'm going to step in just a little bit, step out, trying to lead with my heel, which I'm actually doing a bad job of right now. Stepping out, that's 3, 4, let's do 5. And then when I get to the side, I like to do a squat. So I'm going to keep my knees out, toes out, sit down, come up, squeeze my butt at the top. Let's go to the other side again. Keep breathing. Keep resistance on the band. Good. Good. And so you can do that, finishing with the squat, back and forth. I maybe do it 3, 4 times back and forth so that I really get the lateral glutes working. Good. And the final one I like to do is a running man. So keeping my band on, I'm going to stand upright. And I like to keep my arms like I'm doing a running position. Would be knee to chest. And then as I come forward, I'm going to extend the same leg out behind me. So again, knee to chest. Whoa. That would be 3. And if you need to use support, holding a chair, piece of furniture, a wall, you can do that. But what I'm really working on here is actually the standing leg, working on those stabilizers and using that foundation to bring my knee up to my chest, the opposite knee to the chest, and the opposite leg behind me. Okay, so then I would do that on one side. Let's see if I can keep track of what leg I was working on. Oh yeah, and then do the other side. So then I would call, so bringing knee to chest and then bringing the leg back is 1 rep. I would probably do this about 10 reps on each leg, just to make sure I'm activating my hip stabilizers before I go for a run. So the next tutorial I'll do later is what I would do to stretch after running. This is the pre, and I hope you have a great run. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.